here with Rob Reinard, who is a game designer at 2XL. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for coming out.
So with the multitude of racing games out there, how is Baja going to be different?
Well, Baja is really the game that I've been wanting to make since going back to the days that we made ATV Off-Road Fury. We'd made bikes and quad games for the longest time, and I've really wanted to tackle the four-wheel driving market for the long time and get in there and compete with the likes of Gran Turismo and Forza. Well, much like Gran Turismo, we wanted to have the broadest range of vehicles, from little 80 horsepower Volkswagens all the way up through 800 horsepower trophy trucks, and everything in between. We have four-wheel drive Jeeps, we have Class 10 open-wheel buggies, mini trucks, full-size trucks, but again, the king of off-road is the trophy truck. You can't beat 800 horsepower and 40 inches of suspension travel.
Wait, so you can get a Volkswagen Bug driving on this kind of terrain and that's safe?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the heart and soul of the Baja 1000. Anybody who can actually drive 1,000 miles in a vehicle with 6 inches of suspension travel, they have my respect.
So what are the different kinds of racing styles that you can do?
There's 5 different types. We have circuit racing, which is just traditional. If it was a Qore type race, it'd be called short course. And then we have rallies and Baja races, and rallies are like 12 to 15 minute, traditional A to B to C to D multi-stage rally races. But then our Baja races, our simulation of the Baja 1000 is about a 1,000 mile race in real life. We simulate about 300 miles of that, so it's a game where you actually get to drive for 3 to 4 hours without ever seeing the same piece of terrain twice.
Wait, so in the game you're driving for 3 or 4 hours?
You absolutely are.
That's insane. Can you like pause and go take a pee break?
Yeah, and even better yet, online, because like the phone's gonna ring or you gotta go to the bathroom and make a sandwich. You can hand your vehicle off to an AI online. So
oh, that's so cool.
When up to 10 of you are racing together, other people in the race won't even know that you stepped out to make a sandwich before you come back.
What if the AI screws everything up for you?
Well, we actually designed the AI to not drive very competitively because we didn't want everybody starting a race, handing off the AI, and just coming back later to see who duked it out and won. So
yeah, it's kind of like car camping in a sense. Like you just kind of put the AI on and then take off and go make a sandwich.
Exactly, but in such a long race, it was just a practical experience, to let people be able to hand it off for a minute and go do what they need to do.
Well, can I try?
Absolutely, hop in.
So what am I driving right now?
So you're in one of the trophy trucks, the FabTech truck, and you're driving one of the stages from the Baja 1000. If you were to finish this whole race and not manage to run over any bunnies during the race, it would take you about 3 hours, and you'd drive a little over 300 miles.
So this is really not like driving on flat ground. Like I can just be driving straight and it'll throw me off the edge all of a sudden.
That's completely true. One of the great things about the Baja experience is it's hundreds of miles of having to read unique terrain and deal with it as you see it. If you drive on courses like Laguna Seca, a normal flat track racetrack, you go round and round and the track is perfectly flat and it's just a matter of trying to do the exact same turns perfectly every time. But real desert racing is all about going really fast, reading the terrain, trying not to break your vehicle, and dealing with everything the terrain throws at you.
Jeez, the panorama mode is pretty intense too. How did you set that up?
It's a system link game where basically you're just running on the LAN. It takes 3 PlayStations. We network them together, and then we program the cameras to look 45 degrees left and right. You can dial them in for your TV settings, and once you get it, you get a full 180-degree wraparound view.
So not everyone obviously is going to have 3 PS3s and a panoramic view, but even in normal mode, which I saw earlier, it looks incredible.
Yeah,
oh!
Lots of guys like to do LAN parties and stuff. People tend to bring their consoles over along with their little TVs, so anytime you get a party going at a friend's house, you can just network the 3 together and try it for yourself.
I'm not so bad if I go painfully slow, but that's not typically how you win races, is it?
Yeah, but it's the idea of the game. Start slow and learn to go fast.
When's the game coming out?
So according to plan, we'll be on shelves second week of September.
Excellent. Well, I gotta find my helicopter. Oh no! This is Greg, owner and driver of this fine vehicle that we've got here. And now, I'm no mechanic, but I'm assuming you've put a little bit of work into this guy.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, what you're holding there is like a stock Ford shock that you'd see on a pickup truck. And for the race trucks, we actually use these 4-inch Dirt Logic bypass shocks.
Whoa.
And you can see, you know, a lot of wheel travel, so we need that to go over the 3-foot bumps that we see in off-road racing.
This thing looks fragile by comparison.
You never go over much more than a speed bump in an average car, but you know, we're going over very harsh terrain in the race truck.
Right, and how many hours of manpower goes into getting one of these trucks ready for a race?
Wow, between races, depending on the distance, anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 man hours. You know, a lot of preparation. Really, the races are won here in the shop, and it's luck when you get to the track.
And a lot of money too, I bet.
Sometimes it's a lot of money, yeah.
Can I take a look inside?
Yeah, hop in, let's check it out.
Awesome. Wait, what do I do?
Just put your foot right here and climb on just like a ladder.
Like a ladder, just like a ladder. Woo! Wow, wow. What is all this stuff in here?
Well, this is mostly the safety equipment, the roll cage around you, and the window nets to help keep your arms from coming out when you do roll it, because usually it's not if, it's when and how bad.
And you've rolled quite a bit, I assume?
I've done it a couple times. I'm not proud of it, but if you're pushing hard and you're really racing hard, you're going to tip it over once in a while.
Why is the wheel disconnected?
So you can get out in a hurry.
Oh, I get it. Very cool. And what are these controls?
That's all the power for the engine to start it up, and the shifter, and the race radio so we can communicate with our pit crew when we're out in the middle of nowhere.
Is there a CD changer in the back?
No, no CD changer.
No, that would be a little too much skipping, I'm assuming, with all the bouncing.
Yep, too much distractions.
All right. Well, I think I'm ready to tear Mother Nature a new one. I think I've learned everything I need to know.
Perfect.
Thank you very much, Greg.
My pleasure.
All right, let's see what this Baja thing is all about. Holy crap!
Rated E for everyone.
Unlike other racing games where the goal of the game is just to go as fast as possible and try to earn all of your winnings through purse winnings, Baja has multiple systems that actually have some strategic elements in there of how you earn money. As you start out as a rookie, you buy your vehicle, you paint it up, you take it out there in the course, but your only means of actually earning money is through purse winnings. As you start to gain notoriety and experience, sponsors will start to come to you and offer to sponsor your ride. As they do, stickers and whatnot will start showing up on your vehicle. FabTech may sponsor you for shocks, and BF Goodrich sponsor you for tires and stuff like that. Earning the sponsorship dollars is contingent upon you having that body panel on the truck when you cross the finish line. It does BF Goodrich no good if the logo bearing their name is lying in the middle of the desert somewhere. It's up to you to kind of protect your truck and keep the body panels on the truck all the way through the finish line in order to get paid for that sponsorship. Do I go flat out and ignore the fact that I might break some more body panels just to get first place? Or do I race a little bit more conservatively, take a second and a third, but then cross the line with all my panels intact? So as you move through the career, your purse winnings become decreasingly less important, and your contingency sponsorship becomes increasingly more important. We like to think of ourselves as people who make a thinking man's racing game. It's not just go flat out and hope for the best.